Swahili, a language taking the world by storm. Swahili, have you heard of it? It's a cool language. It's not just a language, it's a gateway to a rich cultural heritage and a vibrant community. It's spoken in lots of places. From bustling cities to serene villages, Swahili is the heartbeat of communication in many regions. Lots of people are starting to learn it. Why? Because it's awesome. It's not just about the words, it's about the connections you make and the doors it opens. Swahili is from East Africa. This beautiful region with its stunning landscapes and diverse wildlife is the birthplace of Swahili. It's like the language of the region. It's the thread that weaves together the fabric of East African society. Think Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, and more. These countries are not just destinations, they are places where Swahili thrives and brings people together. It's spoken by over 100 million people. Imagine the stories, the histories, and the experiences shared by such a vast number of speakers. That's a lot of people. Each speaker adds to the rich tapestry of the Swahili-speaking world. Swahili is a Bantu language. This means it shares roots with many other languages across Africa, creating a sense of unity and shared heritage. That means it's related to other African languages. These connections make learning Swahili a journey through the linguistic landscape of Africa. It's got Arabic influences too, pretty cool, right? This blend of cultures makes Swahili a unique and fascinating language to learn. Learning Swahili opens up a whole new world. It's not just about communication, it's about understanding and appreciating a different way of life. You can talk to more people. This means more friendships, more stories, and more shared experiences. You can understand their cultures better. By learning Swahili, you gain insights into the traditions, values, and lifestyles of its speakers, enriching your own life in the process. Imagine being able to join in on conversations, understand local jokes, and even participate in cultural events. Learning Swahili is not just about the language, it's about becoming a part of a community. Swahili also opens up a treasure trove of literature, music, and films. From classic Swahili poetry to contemporary music, there's a whole world of art waiting to be explored. Whether you're traveling through East Africa or connecting with Swahili speakers around the world, knowing the language can make your experiences richer and more meaningful. So why not take the plunge? Start learning Swahili today and become a part of this incredible global community. The journey of learning Swahili is as rewarding as the language itself. Embrace the adventure, and let Swahili take you on a journey of discovery and connection. Start your Swahili journey today. Learning Swahili is like getting a superpower. It opens up a world of possibilities that you might never have imagined before. Suddenly, you can talk to people you couldn't before. You break down barriers and build bridges of understanding. You can understand their stories, their jokes, their way of life. It's like stepping into a new world where everything is fresh and exciting. It's a superpower everyone should have. Imagine going to Tanzania, a land rich in culture and history. You could talk to the locals in their language, making your travel experience more authentic and rewarding. You could make new friends who can share their unique perspectives and enrich your life. You could experience the culture in a whole new way, participating in festivals, understanding traditions, and truly connecting with the people. That's the power of language. It connects us, it brings us closer, and it makes the world a smaller, more intimate place. And it's not just about travel. Learning Swahili can open doors in your professional life as well. More and more businesses are working with East Africa, a region full of potential and opportunities. Knowing Swahili can give you an edge in the global job market. It shows that you are adaptable, culturally aware, and ready to engage with new markets. Imagine giving a presentation in Swahili to a global audience. It sets you apart and highlights your unique skills. So, what are you waiting for? Let's start learning Swahili. Whether it's for travel, career, or personal growth, Swahili can open many doors for you. Join the community of learners and discover the many benefits of speaking this beautiful language. The journey of learning Swahili is not just about mastering words and grammar, it's about embracing a new way of seeing the world. So grab that textbook, sign up for that course, and take the first step towards a new adventure. The world of Swahili awaits you. Swahili is a beautiful language. It's not just about the words or the grammar, it's about the culture and the people who speak it. Swahili is spoken by millions across East Africa, including countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. It's a language that brings people together, fostering a sense of community and shared identity. It's got a nice ring to it. The sounds are melodic and rhythmic, making it a pleasure to listen to and speak. The language has a musical quality that can be quite enchanting. When you hear someone speaking Swahili, it's like listening to a beautiful song. It's easy to learn too. Many people find that picking up Swahili is simpler than they expected. The vocabulary is straightforward, and many words are borrowed from other languages, making them familiar to new learners. Plus, there are plenty of resources available, from online courses to language apps to help you along the way. The grammar is pretty straightforward. Unlike some languages with complex rules and exceptions, Swahili grammar is logical and consistent. Once you learn the basic structure, you can start forming sentences and expressing yourself with ease. This makes it an ideal language for beginners. And the pronunciation is pretty much as it's written. This means that once you learn the sounds of the letters, you can read and pronounce words correctly. There are no tricky silent letters or unexpected pronunciations, which can be a relief for new learners. One of the cool things about Swahili is that it uses the Roman alphabet. This makes it accessible to anyone who already knows how to read and write in English or other languages that use the same script. You don't have to start from scratch with a new writing system. That means you don't have to learn a new script. This can save a lot of time and effort, allowing you to focus on learning the language itself. It's one less barrier to overcome, making the learning process smoother and more enjoyable. If you can read English, you can read Swahili. This familiarity can boost your confidence and help you progress more quickly. You'll find that many of the letters and sounds are the same, so you can hit the ground running. The words in Swahili are pretty cool too. They often have interesting origins and meanings, reflecting the rich history and culture of the Swahili-speaking world. For example, many Swahili words are derived from Arabic, Portuguese, and even English, showing the diverse influences on the language. For example, hello is jambo. It's a simple, friendly greeting that's easy to remember and fun to say. Using it can help you connect with Swahili speakers and show that you're making an effort to learn their language. It's a fun word to say, and it's just the beginning. As you learn more Swahili, you'll discover many other delightful words and phrases that will enrich your vocabulary and enhance your communication skills. Learning Swahili is like learning any new language. It takes practice, but it's worth it. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. You'll start to understand conversations, read texts, and even think in Swahili. It's a rewarding journey that opens up new opportunities and experiences. It's fun, it's rewarding, and it opens up a whole new world for you. Whether you're traveling to East Africa, connecting with Swahili-speaking friends, or simply exploring a new culture, learning Swahili can be a deeply enriching experience. So why not give it a try? Embrace the beauty of Swahili and see where it takes you. Ready to learn some Swahili? Let's start with something simple. The months of the year. Just like in English, there are 12 months in Swahili. Learning the months in Swahili is a great way to start your language journey. You'll be able to talk about birthdays, holidays, and other important dates. Plus, it's a fun way to impress your friends. So let's get started. We'll go month by month with the English name first, and then the Swahili name. Get ready to expand your vocabulary. Section 5, January to March, embracing the new year in Swahili. First up, we have January. In Swahili, it's January. That's pretty easy, right? It's almost the same. Next, we have February. In Swahili, it's February. Again, pretty similar to English. And last but not least, for this part of the year, we have March. In Swahili, it's Machi. See? Learning Swahili is a piece of cake. That's it for the first 3 months. You're already on your way to becoming a Swahili pro. Section 6, April to June, welcoming the warmth in Swahili. Let's keep this Swahili train rolling. Now it's time for April. In Swahili, April is Aprili. Not too hard, right? Next up is May. In Swahili, May is May. Short and sweet. And finally, we have June. In Swahili, June is Juni. Another easy one. 3 more months down. You're doing a fantastic job. Section 7, July to September, Swahili under the summer sun. We're halfway there. Now it's time for the summer months, starting with July. In Swahili, July is July. Piece of cake, right? Next up is August. In Swahili, August is Agosti. Sounds pretty cool, right? And last but not least, for this part of the year, we have September. In Swahili, it's September. You're getting so good at this. 3 more months down. You're practically fluent already. Well, almost. Section 8, October to December, closing the year the Swahili way. We're in the home stretch. Let's learn the last few months of the year in Swahili, starting with October. In Swahili, October is October. Next up is November. In Swahili, November is November. Easy peasy. And finally, we have December. In Swahili, December is December. You did it. You now know all 12 months in Swahili. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've learned so much already. Section 9. The gift of language learning. Learning a new language is one of the best things you can do for yourself. It opens your mind, broadens your horizons, and allows you to connect with people from all walks of life. And when it comes to learning a new language, Swahili is an excellent choice. It's a beautiful, expressive language that's spoken by millions of people around the world. Plus, it's relatively easy to learn, especially if you already speak English. So what are you waiting for? Start your Swahili journey today. Section 10. Beyond the basics, delving deeper into Swahili. Now that you know the months of the year in Swahili, you're ready to take your language skills to the next level. But don't stop there. There's a whole world of Swahili waiting to be explored. Learn how to greet people, ask for directions, and order food in Swahili. Immerse yourself in Swahili culture by listening to music, watching movies, and reading books. The more you immerse yourself, the more natural the language will become. Remember, learning a language is a journey, not a race. Enjoy the process and celebrate your progress along the way. Section 11. Your Swahili adventure awaits with Teacher Ivan. Ready to take your Swahili to the next level? Join Teacher Ivan's online Swahili classes. Teacher Ivan is the best. He makes learning fun and easy. Teacher Ivan's online classes are super convenient. You can learn from anywhere in the world. All you need is an internet connection. Plus, Teacher Ivan offers daily lessons so you can learn at your own pace. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for Teacher Ivan's online Swahili classes today and start your language learning adventure.